September to December 2019, another cue card. When was the first time you admired the sky? Okay, so in this situation, we are going to say that last year I went to Shimla for the vacation with my mother, and that time I was in a cab and I was looking for a hotel, and the weather was quite sunny, but suddenly it changed and it was cloudy that time, and you started watching that because the scene, the landscape was amazing. So that's the reason you started watching at the sky, and later the weather turns cloudy and it started drizzling, and when you came out of the car near the hotel, you were soaked wet, and that time it rained heavily. So you were in a hotel room and you started watching the rain from the hotel's window, and even after the rain you started looking at the sky. Okay, so what were you doing? You were in a hotel and you on a vacation. Who was with you? Your mother. What you saw? You saw the weather, the climate changed rapidly. Okay, so looking at the sky seems like the sort of thing we might do every day without actually having any awareness of doing it. But today I want to share with you the time when I had an opportunity to look up into the sky from a city on the other side of the planet. A couple of years ago, I had a great opportunity to escape from the scorching hot summer in Batenda to one of the most stunning cities, Shimla. Usually, the weather in Shimla is pretty much pleasant as well as of forecast clouds and dreariness with high levels of rainfall throughout the year. However, when I arrived Shimla, I guess I must have caught a lucky break in the clouds as the city was lit up in sunlight. But while I was traveling from the airport to the hotel, the west part of Shimla with my mother, I opened the car window to glance around and feel the wind on my skin and my hair. By this point, the sun had disappeared and the sky was overcast and gray with lots of thick clouds. Okay, so there were many people on the street walking in a hurry to avoid the rain, while others were too absorbed with their phones to even notice the coming rain. Okay, I was so excited and curious about this huge city that I decided not to let the rain ruined my first day, even though I got soaked wet in the heavy downpour as I got out of the cab and moved my luggage. For the rest of the day, I spent my time looking at the sky from my hotel's room window while the rain kept pouring down. I love Shimla without a doubt, but that kind of weather totally made me depressed. So, next few years coming.